What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be going over paid acquisition for online coaches, agency owners, consultants, anyone who's selling a product, service, or knowledge online. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the IG growth funnel that we've used to really scale our business to $160,000 a month, gain over 30,000 real Instagram followers. I'm going to talk to you about the TikTok funnel that we're using to book calls around $80 per call and see a 10x ROAS. I'm going to talk to you about the YouTube growth funnel that I'm using to get subscribers with paid ads and how we're converting at a 20x ROAS on our YouTube ads. And lastly, I'm going to talk to you about a challenge funnel, workshop funnel that we've used to do workshops here and there organically to get some low-hanging fruit. You don't want to miss this video. We cut it down from 90 minutes all the way down to 45. It's going to be stacked full of value, and I'm excited to present to you the client acquisition workshop. See you inside. I'm really believing that you'll leave this call with massive clarity. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of take it away here. I'm going to share my screen, and it's not going to all be a slideshow, but I do have a couple things I just want to walk us through. So client acquisition bootcamp. Before we get into it, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what we're going to do. I'm going to go over offer positioning very quickly, very high level. I'm going to go over offer messaging very quickly, high level. I'm going to go into the IG growth funnel, the TikTok funnel, the YouTube growth funnel, and the challenge workshop funnel, which you're on right now, that we're using to do six-figure months in our coaching business and what we've used to help a lot of other clients. And then at the end of this, what I'm going to do is I am going to open it up, and Travis and I are going to coach for free and just help as many people as we can in the amount of time we have. So before we do that, I want to give you, really quick, high level again. So if you don't know me, I'm going to tell you a quick backstory. And again, I'm going to talk really quick on this so we can really get into the meat of everything. However, I do want you to know where we started. Okay. 7 to 8 months ago, we were at zero, right? I didn't have a coaching business. The Lord literally told me to lay down all of my businesses and to stop doing business. So I did that for 6 months. And then back in July, I spent my first dollar on paid advertising, and I started marketing Kingdom Coach because the Lord literally brought Travis and I together, right? The first month I spent $1,000, and I'm going to go over in this training how we scaled up to where we're at now, where we're spending more than $40,000 a month in paid ads, and how we've scaled. Last month we did 130. This month we're on track to, depending on, how the next 2 days go, to do anywhere from $175 to $200,000 cash. This is our sales calendar on a normal week. It's actually getting worse. There's more calls booking in than ever. So I'm going to show you how to get even a tenth of our calendar, onto your calendar. So you can book some sales calls. In 7 months, we have 230 students when I took the screenshot. Now I think we have 280 Kingdom online coaches and agency owners that are really just looking to scale, help more people. And I'm going to go again, show you how I grew my Instagram followers in this training. So that's a quick overview. I do want to highlight just a couple quick, case studies, just so you know, hey, you're not just listening to some dude, show you, a Google Sheets screenshot of numbers that, you have no idea of knowing if it's really mine. I just want to show you some real life human beings that have went through our program. Will Rest, as you can see, had a $5,500 week. Awesome man of God. He's a sales coach, I believe. Josh Giles came in first week, $7,300. TJ came in, didn't have a paid acquisition system, so was doing $4K a month organically. First month with me did $27K. We just got off a coaching call, and he did over $60,000 in March. Okay, that's with $12,000 ad spend. Come on. Yeah, that's incredible. Catherine, 11K cash. She's selling in the Spanish-speaking market. Our ads were literally so good, she had to turn them off because she was getting too many DMs. And Talon, another guy, just joined our program, did $53,000, right? Travis, his first month, something like that. So yeah, we've got a lot of case studies. These are just literally a couple of the screenshots the team sent me, and I chose to put on this slide, but we've got a lot more. So real quick, who I am. And then again, I'm trying to hurry and talk quickly so you can get to know me, and then we can get into the training, right? My name is Brandon, been in the coaching space 6 years. 6 years ago, I got a job as a W-2 employee for one of the world's largest, coach certification companies. Her name is Brooke Castillo. She founded the Life Coach School. Many of you know Alex Hormozi. She was actually Alex Hormozi's mentor. She spoke at Funnel Hacking Live, and I know her and her husband personally, right? This is how I got into the coaching space. And after working there for a while, I decided, I'm going to start my own agency, okay? And did my own agency, scaled that, started coaching. The Lord told me to lay down my business, and I took a job as a sales rep. And in that season, the Lord set me free from alcohol. He set me free from the love of money. He set me free from being, a lukewarm Christian. And he gave me a vision whenever he said to go back into business to work with kingdom entrepreneurs. And he specifically connected me supernaturally with Travis. Like, I had some bad business partnerships. Like, me and my mentor at the time had invested over $80,000 in a business, and I really got screwed over. And I told the Lord, I will never, ever have another business partner under any circumstance, right? And then, of course, Travis, supernaturally we get connected, and the Lord told both of us to start Kingdom Coach. Nonetheless, I'm married, and I am going to have a baby boy in the next 2 weeks. The due date was April 25th. They changed it to April 16th. So yeah, I was a little off whenever I made this, but I want to give you a glimpse of me, right? And a lot of you could potentially relate with this picture. If you can't tell, I don't look very healthy, right? I look pretty stressed. And a lot of it was because I was doing things in my own strength. I was doing all of my sales organically. Okay. I'm a big fan of organic. However, it's if you're only doing organic, it's very hard to get consistent. In my opinion, you can definitely do it. You can go viral on TikTok, but paid plus organic is the best way to scale. I was posting consistently in Facebook groups, cold DMing, emailing, scraping emails, posting reels and TikToks, hoping to go viral, and just wasn't really getting any traction. I was making 10 to 15K per month or so. I just genuinely wasn't happy, and I was striving. And I don't want to highlight that I wasn't happy because I wasn't making money. It's not that. I was not happy because I was depressed and I was chasing after money. Okay. I was striving. And there's a big difference when you're running your business between striving and being in the grace. And I want to show you guys how you can tap into that. This is us now, 2023, doing, 100K plus per month. We've done 300K months in a row. And every single month from growing, from starting the business, we've been growing, right? Making high ticket sales daily, getting clients incredible results. We're scaling predictably month over month. I know for a fact, if I spend $1 on paid ads, I'll get $3 to $4 back. I'm able to raise up an incredible team. My appointment setters on this call, 17 years old, made $10,000 last month. We're able to pay people, bless people, and really raise up an army of kingdom coaches and agency owners. We're not cold DMing anyone ever. We've never sent a cold DM, never sent a cold email. And now we're serving an audience of over 30,000 people. But how? Right? How did we do it? And the main mechanism that I'm going to talk about, we're getting into the training now, is the IG growth funnel. Okay, now hear me out. I am not the kind of guy to sell you unpredictable funnels. I'm really not, because I have been let down so many times. I paid so much money for coaching, so much money on ads, paid so many funnel builders, and I got let down so many times. Okay. But the IG growth funnel really is one of the best funnels I've ever seen. So I am so excited that after this training, you'll be able to implement it on your own, even without my help. Or if you choose to get our help, you'll just really get to miss a lot of learning curves along the way. So let's talk about, what it looked like, back in time, right? So what did it look like before the IG growth funnel? And I kind of already gave you a glimpse, but, January 2022, June of 2022, Kingdom Coach started. I met Travis. We literally met in a hotel room, and, we came up with this vision. We said, we want to help 3,000 Kingdom coaches all make $10,000 a month, give 10% of their income to churches. That's what is that? $36 million to the gospel, 18 million souls saved
every year.
Every year, every single year, right? So this was just a vision that we came up with and that the Lord gave us. And at the time, we were doing challenges similar to this, but then we pressed in and I don't know how else to describe it. It was kind of a God thing, but the IG growth funnel really catapulted us from just doing the organic challenge flow into a scalable process to where, I've been able to massively grow an audience. And I do want to say this. This was my first video on Instagram. Okay. I'd never made content before. I'm, a year into making content. So you don't have to have this huge page. You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to be an expert at making videos, right? You just have to start with what you have. So after, 8 to 12 months of making content, I've grown my page to over 28,000 followers. I think it's even went up since I, made this slide deck. Could be closer to 30 now. Not really sure. Nonetheless, the IG growth funnel gets you followers, it gets you sales, a direct ROAS, and it builds long-term relationships like these where I can have 75 of you guys on a live Zoom call with me without even spending $1 on ads to tell you about it. So that's what really separates this funnel from any other traditional funnel. So the IG growth funnel, that's where I want to start. But before I go too deep into the funnel, I want to break down some high-level marketing things to you guys. And again, I just want to stress, when I started, I did not start where I am now. Okay, I'm going to break this down. I started with $1,300. That first month, I think I did 20K. Okay, I did 20K. And your ROAS at the beginning of running ads is always much greater. And another thing is, whenever I first started, organic really was good for me because I had built a pretty big audience just from people who knew me in the industry, right? The next month, I hired Daniel, my appointment setter, and I spent more money on ads. Okay. The next month, I think we did like 40K from Instagram. Then I kind of went all in with it, spent 16K. I think we did like 76K. Spent 20. I think we did like, I don't know. I could be wrong. Somewhere around 80. November, again, same thing, somewhere around 80. And what happened was right here, we decided to try Instagram shoutouts. If you guys have heard about Instagram shoutouts, put a 1 in the chat. Has anyone done Instagram shoutouts? Has anyone? Okay. I'm not saying they're bad. They're useful. But I love the IG growth funnel so much more. Like I'm talking about, our leads are very quality. And I'm able to scale predictably. With shoutouts, there's just a lot of things that can go wrong, and you have to sort through a bunch of bad leads. So what we did was we got distracted. Okay. We tried IG shoutouts, and I'll be honest, we burned about 3 months of our, scaling right here. And we stayed at around 80 because we tried to switch up something that we shouldn't have been doing. Okay. Then we kind of had this revelation, and we're like, dude, we need to stick to what works. Right. So in January, we went back to the IG growth funnel. We spent 26K and we did $110,000. In February, we spent 40K and I think we did 128. And then this month, like I said, we'll wrap up well around 175 to 200. But we did add in some more acquisition channels. Okay. So first, I'm going to show you the growth funnel. Then I'm going to show you what I'm doing on YouTube. Then I'm going to show you TikTok. And then lastly, I'm going to show you how you can host a workshop or a challenge to get some low-hanging fruit. So IG growth funnel. First is first, right? All a funnel is turning attention into an engagement of some sort, turning random strangers off the internet. How many of you have met me in person? I don't think I've met maybe but one of you, Reagan and Travis. Okay, so 2 of the 76 people have met me in person, right? And Dylan. Good to see you, Dylan. I love you, bro. Okay, and Dylan. So 3, my bad, right? Everyone else qualifies as a random stranger on the internet. I love you guys, but we've never met, right? So somewhere along the way, you saw something that I did and it struck a chord with you. It wasn't an accident, okay? It was extremely intentional. How I struck the chord with you was one of 2 things. I either brought out a problem you're facing or an outcome you're desiring. Okay. So in order for the IG growth funnel to work, we have to know that your offer is positioned correctly. Okay. If your offer isn't actually solving a problem or communicating an outcome, could it be that maybe your offer sucks and it's not your marketing? It's really hard to market a bad offer. How many of you guys feel confident in your offer? Put a 1. How many of you guys are struggling with your offer? Put a 2. If you're confident with your offer, great. If you're not, I really want to, go into how we can help you with that. So an offer, high level, okay, I'm going very high level here, has three things: a who, and we need all of this to do the growth funnel. Okay. Who are you helping? How are you helping them? Okay. And what are you helping them with? We have two offers. Okay. We help Kingdom Coaches and Kingdom Coach. Okay. We have Kingdom Coach, and then we have Kingdom Scale. One of them is to help people, start and it's like get to 20K basically. And the other is to help people go from 20 to 100. That's scaling, right? Two different sets of problems, but we know who they are. They're Kingdom Coaches, Kingdom Agency owners, right? So that's our who. How do we do it? With our 5 pillars: mindset, offer, marketing, sales, team. If you have all 5 of these pillars dialed in, you will scale predictably. And what do we help with? We help with your pain point and your outcome. So we help you go from not having a client acquisition system, not having leads, not knowing who to hire, not knowing how to set appointments, not knowing how to close, not knowing how to run ads, not knowing which ads to run, not knowing how to increase your ROAS, not knowing how to scale, not knowing how to hire, fire, all those things to get you to the outcome, which is primarily a number, a time freedom, and a impact outcome. You want to make an impact, you want to make money, and you want to get your time back. Okay, so those are the components to an offer. And I'm going to get more, further along into the growth funnel, right? But in order to have the problem highlighted, you have to have a good lead magnet. All that lead magnet is a clear communicated message to the prospect's pain point. So in order to do that, you have to have 2 things: a framework. Okay. You have to have a good framework for the ad, and you have to have knowledge. And this works for organic too. You just have to know what the heck your client's pains are. If you don't know that, you shouldn't be coaching, and you should go spend time with people who are struggling. Okay. You have to know that. You have to know their pain point, the outcome, and you have to be able to communicate it well. And you have to be good at call to actions. The good thing is I've already done all the work and spent all the money ahead of time to figure out the framework, to figure out the call to actions, and to figure out the ads to run, how to run them, where to run them, so you don't have to guess. But let's move on. I just have to cover this because if not, you'll go try the growth funnel and you'll be mad and say it didn't work, but it works. Okay. Cool. So just to recap, I can boil down anyone's point A to point B goal within these 5 things. Okay. On this call, you either have a mindset problem, an offer problem, a marketing problem, a sales problem, or a team problem. And on this call, I really want to solve your marketing problem. However, the reason I'm taking so long is because to ever market effectively, you have to have clarity in your offer. So for all of you guys who put a 2 in the chat, in order to ever market effectively, the work you need to do first is get help with your offer. And we can totally help you with that. Once you have that, you're ready to market. Is this hitting home for you guys? I want to make sure I'm not leaving anyone confused, stuck. Hopefully I'm speaking clearly. Let me know in the chat. We're going to get into some more, very detailed stuff. Okay, cool. So again, attention, lead magnet, call to action, problem to solve. Now they're a prospect. Okay. So I'm going to break down 2 types of funnels, right? How many of you guys put in the chat if you're familiar with a marketing funnel, ClickFunnels, you currently run ads, or at least you understand the concepts I'm talking about? Put a 1 in the chat. If you're like a total beginner, put a 2, and you're just like learning all this as I'm talking. Okay, I've got a good mix. I think most people are familiar though. Okay, I'm just going to speak, and if you have more questions, I'll try to answer them here at the end. Okay, so the old funnel, right? So ClickFunnels, think of ClickFunnels, think of all of these other funnels, right? All it really is, and I do run them, is an ad into some type of training, into a VSL, into a ebook, right? Into, whatever. Okay. And after you opt in for that. You give me in exchange your email and your phone number. And on average, from what I've seen, is that typically costs me anywhere from $15 to $27. That's expensive. So you're telling me every time I spend $30, I think our cost per email right now is like 27, and our VSL is like 3xing money right now, so it's still really good, but that's expensive. Okay, so I'm paying $30 to get your email and your phone number, and then I'm hoping that you'll even watch the training. Most people won't even watch the training. Okay, and then I'm also hoping that you watch the whole training and that you book in a call. Right? Very hard to do. It works. It definitely works. But I'm leaving so much money on the table, right? There's so many holes in this funnel. I hope you guys can see it. A, it's expensive. B, yes, I'm building an email list and I'm getting your phone number, but there's no human touch with this funnel, right? However, on the new funnel, okay, the social funnel, the IG growth funnel, not only am I gaining an audience of followers, but I'm doing it for a fraction of the cost. Okay, so I showed you guys my Instagram. I started with 2,000 followers. Okay, now I have 28K. Every single one of these people is real. Every single one of these people followed me intentionally. Okay, and each follower cost me around $2 to $4. Not only that, I'm running ads specifically optimized for Instagram followers. Okay, as soon as they follow me, guess what? They go and they get hit with a message from my appointment setter, and then they book in a call. They also get hit with our retargeting ads. This is where the IG growth funnel is so much different than any other funnel I've ever seen, because I'm running traffic to create an audience first, an audience. I'm not growing my email lists up front. I'm growing my followers. It's cheaper. Then I'm running retargeting ads, which are DM ads, right? Which are challenge ads, which is my VSL. And I'm basically capitalizing on people who've chose to follow me. So I'm marketing my offers to a warm audience. And I'm growing a huge audience that then I can also nurture with YouTube, with TikTok ads, and then I'm able to retarget on every other platform. So hopefully you guys can see which funnel's better. And I love both funnels, don't get me wrong, but the VSL is great for retargeting. So I'm going to break this down even further. So a lot of people out there, and I get compared a lot to a couple other guys that do something similar, but a lot of people teach you to do DM ads, okay? Right? DM ads, and they totally work. I love DM ads. A lot of people teach you to do VSLs. Again, they totally work, and I use them and I love them. A lot of people teach you to do workshops and challenges, and I love them, okay? They're not bad. However, the first ad that you will ever see from me anywhere is a call to action, which is a soft call to action. Think about this. If you're going on a date and, or let's say this, you meet a girl at a coffee shop and the first thing you do is ask her to marry you, it's too soon, right? You need to ask her, and nowadays it's 2023, for her Instagram or her phone number, right? So you need a low friction ask. The reason a low friction ask is so much better, I'm asking you to follow me on Instagram versus opt into my funnel, right? To opt into my funnel, I told you it's $25 to $30. To follow me, it's $2 to $4. So what I have is I have about 10 different ads set up that are running right now. I'm actually going to go ahead here. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to go into my Meta Manager. I didn't plan on doing this, but what I'll do is I'll just share my screen with you. Look how many ads I'm running. Okay. All these follower growth ads, retargeting ads. Let's see how much I spent yesterday. I spent $2,200 yesterday on ads. Okay. 50% of it was follower growth ads. 50% was retargeting. And I'm about to break all of it down further with this graphic. So again, in order to ever run the IG growth funnel, you have to have clarity in your offer first, or none of this works, right? So in these ads, okay, all these ads are, I'm going to go to my Instagram here. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple follower ads. And it might take me just a second, but it's going to be worth it because I really want you to see what I actually did. And this is where the advantage of, my program and Travis's program is in regards to others. And again, I don't talk bad about other programs. I'm not going to say any names, but we've grown extremely fast. I did this recently, so it works and it still works and it's continuing to work. So if you're a beginner or you're scaling, like it's perfect time to start the growth funnel. Okay. So this ad, 2.3 million views. I'm still running it. I started this ad August 2nd of last year, and I haven't turned it off. I have not touched it. Okay. In the ad, as you can see, I call out my target audience. I address a couple pain points, and I ask them a very low friction ask. Watch this. The best thing you do, how to turn attention into money, how to turn likes and followers on Instagram or Facebook into paying clients. This is what most people struggle with, right? They're great coaches, but they're terrible marketers. And if this is you, give me a follow here on Instagram. Okay. $2 to $3 follows on this ad. I got over 6,000 followers from this ad. Okay. I ran this as an ad, 642,000, views. Same thing. Probably got 7,000 followers on that. And I've ran several others. Now what I'm doing is anytime I have a decent video organically, I'll put, $10 a day behind it. So this one's running right now. Organic versus paid content, right? I'm running it. People are commenting on it every day. And so on. So that's the top of funnel. And I can definitely go more in depth, but all it is you call out 3 things. Your who, if you're this person who is struggling with what, follow me on Instagram to get to outcome where I'm going to teach you my how. So I told you my how. Okay. So my who is Christian, typically online coaches, right? The what is I help them overcome the pain points. So if you're a Christian online coach that's struggling with making sales, dialing in an acquisition system, or reaching more people that you're called to reach so you can make a bigger impact, go ahead, give me a follow here on Instagram. Go through all of my past content where I show coaches how to scale online with marketing, sales, right? Very simple. It will work for anyone. One person I'll show you, just so you can see that like it's not just on my Instagram. I'm going to show you an ad I did for Gia. Literally helped a fitness coach go from 5K a month in Facebook groups to over 23K. I think she did cash collected in a month from one ad, not multiple ads. We haven't even done retargeting ads yet because she's so busy. This ad right here, basically she called out, are you a vegan woman struggling to lose weight with a plant-based diet? You've been stuck for months trying to get your energy levels up, decrease your bloating, finally scale down. If that's you, boom, go ahead, give me a follow. Okay. She had like 4,000 followers when we first started. Now she has 14,000 and she has a full-time setter and she's making 20K a month from that ad and a setter. Okay. So this totally works for beginners and for people who are ready to scale. Like I've helped a lot of people scale who've already been at 20, 30K a month. This acquisition channel will plug right in to what you're currently doing. Travis, you have anything?
Keep going, man. Straight
Sweet.
gold.
Cool. So after we get the top of funnel set up, right? What is going to happen is you're going to build an audience. That's what separates me from where most of you guys are at right now. I have people to talk to. You just don't have enough people seeing your stuff. Very simple. Or you're not converting into calls, or you're not closing. It's that simple. What's wrong? Not enough attention, not converting the attention, not closing your sales calls, or you're not getting your clients results. When you look at the business like this, those are the only things that could be wrong. Most of you are struggling here. You don't have enough people, right? That's why we need to grow an audience. An audience is so important. Not everybody's going to buy from me month 1. Some of you guys have been following me for 6 months. You've seen this whole journey and still haven't bought, right? So that's why it's so important to have an audience. And that's why the retargeting ads work so much better for me. We get a 6 to 12x ROAS, return on ad spend, on these ads, and we get a 1 to 3x ROAS on the top of funnel. Okay. So I'm growing an audience for free and making a profit, and then I'm retargeting my audience with DM ads. Second, I don't want to target cold people with DM ads, then VSL, then workshops, challenges, and then omni-platform. That's what I'm going to show you guys next. So this is the IG growth funnel. Practically, if you want to go launch this without our help, all you got to do is record the ad. Okay. Go copy mine. Go to my Instagram, copy it. Go to Gia's, copy it. I don't even care. Go launch it with your interest, whatever. All you ask them to do is follow you on Instagram. Okay. Run that thing for a month, 2 months. You're going to get followers. Message every single one of your followers. Hire an appointment setter if you're too busy. Book them in for sales calls. Be consistent with your content. You will make a lot of money. I've seen it happen time and time and time again. Okay. Yeah, I just want to show you this guy in our program really quick, just to hit this point home even further. Then I'm done with the growth funnel. Sometimes I'm shocked at people's results. Like as you get to my level, like we have so many people in our program now that I sometimes even forget who's in here, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm just shocked by this case study. Like it blew my mind. FA, he is a Scrum Master coach. So if any of you know what Scrum Masters are, it's a highly paid profession. It's really undercover. It's great. It's almost like a coach, except you get a W-2 role, I believe, or contracted by like bigger companies, whatever. So he helps people become Scrum Masters. He started 3 weeks ago, and first week he recorded his ad. Then he set it to $10 a day. Okay, $10 per day. That's nothing. Most of you guys are spending that on Starbucks. All right. I know I am. Okay. And in 3 weeks, he closed 14 students from zero. This dude never closed a client before. Zero. We built his offer. We launched a growth funnel. Okay. I had to message him privately. Like, dude, did you type that right? I don't even want to tell you what the ROAS is because it seems fake. Okay. Not everybody has those results. Like, I'm not saying that's a normal thing. Catherine, just closed a 2,400. I think she closed another one from the IG ad, like maybe today or yesterday, something like that. But yeah, we see it every single day. Yep. Close another 2K pay in full from IG ad. Okay. So I've done this a lot. So save your questions for the growth funnel. We're going to get back to that. And I'm trying to move quicker, guys. I know I'm talking a lot, but there's just so much I want to give you because I really want to see you guys win. Okay, that's the IG growth funnel. I'll answer questions later. I really hope any of the blanks that you're missing, I'll be able to answer for you and fill out. I know there's technical stuff that I can answer, but save your question. We'll get to it. The next one, YouTube growth funnel. Very, very quick, high level. YouTube is absolutely the best platform I've ever seen outside of Instagram. Okay, so for the beginner, the growth funnel is what you need to do. Once you get the growth funnel, the second platform you need to dominate is YouTube. We've made over 30K this month from only 700 subscribers. Okay, the reason you need YouTube is because it's for nurturing. So the growth funnel is how you get people into your world. As soon as someone books a call with me, I send them to YouTube. Every other day, I do a CTA to go follow my YouTube. I have YouTube all over my profile. And this is where people really get to know me. Couple things. First, I started out by using it as a nurturing platform. Now we have more money, we have more margin. And now what I'm doing is I've taken the same exact concept on Instagram and I've converted it to YouTube. Okay. And I'm calling it the YouTube growth funnel. All I'm doing is the same concept. I recorded the same exact ad. Exactly. If you're an online coach and you're struggling with this and you want to get to this and you're tired of new age teaching and fake doctrine and all that stuff and people cussing and acting like heathens, and you want to be in a community with people who have similar belief systems as you and around people who are going to encourage you, push you, motivate you to get where you're called to go, subscribe to my channel. So I don't ask them to opt into my VSL. I ask them to subscribe. All right. So I was stuck on YouTube doing it just organically, but in the last month, we spent $1,500 on YouTube ads, I've gotten 200 new subscribers and we've made $30,000. Okay. I can't attribute the 30 fully to the YouTube ads because I don't know. There's no way to track it. But I do know the month before I did not make $30,000 from the YouTube ads. However, there will be a compounding effect. So I'm scaling YouTube to 100K a month. That's my goal. Okay. YouTube ads, right? And YouTube's targeting is insane. You can literally target your competitors, put the videos on your competitors' videos. You can do lookalike audience of your Instagram audiences, of anyone who's ever touched one of your VSL pixels. You can go super deep with this, but principle is ask them to sub first. Okay. Then you'll launch retargeting ads on YouTube. Same thing, VSL, right? Or go watch this specific YouTube video. Or, hey, you didn't subscribe. Why not? Right? So you're retargeting people who've subscribed or watched one of your videos. Okay. Then the thing about YouTube is it is an evergreen machine. It's a content machine. It's constantly going. While we're on this live training, someone is watching one of my YouTube videos. It's crazy, right? And someone will probably book in a call tonight or tomorrow from my YouTube. And I will say this, there is not a hotter lead on planet Earth than a YouTube lead. Can anyone relate to that? Has anyone closed someone off of YouTube? Anyone? If you have, hundreds. Okay, cool. YouTube leads really are the best. So that's the YouTube funnel. I'm sure there's a lot more in depth we could go. I really wanted to keep that one high level because in our marketing, how our business is set up, and I'll just show you, right? What I suggest for people doing if they work with me is if you're here and you want to get to here, step one, let's set you up with the IG growth funnel, right? IG growth funnel. Let's get that going. Like we do over 100K a month from IG growth funnel. So let's get that. That can scale like crazy. While we get that up and going, month 2, after you're doing 20, 30K from it, the next thing is I want to help you get your YouTube going and we'll push some of this traffic to get nurtured. And then we'll start getting you new traffic. After that, we're going to get into TikTok ads because they're incredibly cheap. And then if it doesn't get banned, I think we're good though. And then I'm going to show you workshop and then we're going to wrap up and we're going to open to coaching calls really quick. So we did Instagram, we did YouTube. I'm about to show you TikTok really quick. And then I'm going to do the workshop itself. Cool. So real quick, I'm just going to go super high level because I didn't realize how long we've been going. And then we're going to open it up. So TikTok, right? Can you guys see my screen okay? No, you can't. Boom. Now you can. TikTok, same concept, except there is a golden opportunity right now for direct response marketing on TikTok. Direct response is a bit different, okay? And the only way to make direct response work on TikTok is to know your offer really, really good. What I mean by that is you need a guarantee for it to work and you need a mechanism. So I'm running a TikTok ad right now. It's like, hey, are you an online coach, consultant, agency owner that wants to scale and get more clients from Instagram, but you're struggling with boom, 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 and you want to get to boom, boom, boom? If so, what I want you to do is listen to this quick pitch. My team and I are going to come in, make sure your offer has a product market fit and is able to scale. Then we're going to plug in the IG growth funnel into your business. We're going to help you set it up to scale followers and sales, right? And then the best part is, if it doesn't work, you don't pay. If that interests you at all, book in a call. And literally on TikTok, because it's so cheap, we're doing direct response and we're booking calls for $70. The other day, we booked a $70 call and he paid $10,000 for one of our offers. So high ticket clients do come from TikTok. We've closed multiple now. The only difference about this funnel is instead of optimizing just for followers, I asked for a sales call. And we have a super in-depth training on the TikTok ads. I'm not going to get into it, but I did want to just share high level, with you that if you're not running TikTok ads, you definitely need to be. And then the last thing is obviously what we're on right now, ads, organic into workshop, which is basically just a click funnel, sales call, client. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Really what we want to do is just make a space for you to be able to talk to us. So if you need help with client acquisition, offer messaging, or maybe you've been watching my channel and you're like, hey Brandon, I'm finally ready to start my coaching business, to scale my coaching business, or maybe you're an agency owner ready to start or scale that. What I want you to do is go ahead, click the link down below, book in a roadmap call with us. All we're gonna do on that call is get a good sense of where you're at in your business, in your life, where you wanna get to. And if we can genuinely help you, we'll walk you through what it looks like to work with us and to get our help with your acquisition, get our help, with positioning your offer, with marketing, with sales, automating your client fulfillment, whatever the case is. So if this video helped you, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and mainly, if you need personal help, book a call down below. Chat with you guys soon.